It's time for the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Now, the GET Redhawks and the West Salem Panthers. The KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week is made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business on Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher-Kish Cremation and Funeral Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Citizen State Bank, a banking experience like no other, with locations in La Crosse and Onalaska. American Family Insurance and your agent in West Salem, Jim Quinn. Advanced Cargo, shipping locally and around the world in downtown West Salem. Union State Bank of West Salem, where customers and community come first. The University of Wisconsin-La Crosse, surround yourself with distinction. Surround yourself with UWL. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill on Leonard Street in historic downtown West Salem. Allied Cooperative in Toma, West Salem, and Arcadia. Big Boar Barbecue. For the best barbecue, make it Big Boar Barbecue. Highway 16, West Salem. And West Salem Pharmacy, your Health Mart pharmacy, caring for you and about you on Highway 16, West Salem. Now let's go down to the field in KQEG's Rick Wilson with special guest Dr. Andrew Jones. It's time.
And a beautiful night for football it is. Hi, everyone. Rick Wilson here tonight, bringing you tonight's game. West Salem Panthers taking on the GET Redhawks, and a real rivalry type of game we look forward to every year. Joining me at the microphone tonight is Dr. Andrew Jones. Welcome.
Hey, it's good to be here.
Good to have you with us tonight. Now, just so our viewers and listeners know, Dr. Jones played both high school ball and college ball. You played at Eau Claire, didn't you?
Yeah, played at Eau Claire as 4-year starter there, and grew up in a really small town called Wild Rose in the central Wisconsin.
Oh, I've heard of Wild Rose. They usually had a good football team, didn't they?
We'd like to think so.
We'd like to think so. Now, you played football. You're both high school, and we're looking at a very young West Salem team. There's some new kids out there. Justin Barney stepping up to the full-time quarterback position. You know, what was it like for you when you had that first game of the season and you were, first time on the field? Butterflies?
Yeah, always butterflies on that one, and just so excited to get out there. It's you try not to use up all your energy in that first quarter because it's pretty easy to be so excited running around out there and just flying all over.
Well, West Salem and GET both were 6-4 last year. West Salem finished 4th in the MVC. GET finished 2nd in the MVC, in the Cooley, I should say. They were 4-1 overall. Both teams went into the first round of the playoffs and lost in their first round. West Salem lost to Baldwin-Woodville 21-14, and GET lost to Somerset 46-6. That was a drubbing, if you will.
Yep.
But both teams at West Salem, I should say, coming in with some youngsters. I was talking to the 8th grade coach here, and he said that they have 14 seniors on the team, but a lot of those seniors didn't play last year because they had a lot of good kids in front of them. Mm-hmm. So they never got a chance to step out on the field. GET, on the other hand, they got a lot of juniors on the team, don't they?
Yeah, a ton of juniors. Was 18 juniors?
Yeah.
You count?
Looking pretty good. They should have some pretty good. Now, we also found out that the quarterback last year, who was Brandon Booz, has been moved. Stephen Hagen said that he was going to move him to, I think, a fullback position or running back position because he wanted some of his best ball handlers in the backfield, which, kind of makes sense. And what we're watching here today, it looks like maybe Sawyer Schmidt will be the quarterback here today. He's the one that's been throwing the ball down there for a little while. So Bryce Burns, of course, their all-around athlete on the team, led the team in tackles last year, was their number 2 rusher. Garrett Eddy was their number 1 rusher, and he is graduated. So coming in, Bryce Burns averaging 93 yards a game last year, and Garrett Eddy was averaging 112. So, but this is a team that runs the ball, and that's kind of what they do, isn't it?
Yeah. Shoot 93 yards if you're not the starting running back. That's nothing to bat an eye at.
Not at all. And we'll see him put usually 3 running backs in the backfield, use a lot of misdirection. You never know which one's going to end up with the ball, and then even the quarterback could end up with the ball. But we probably won't see a lot of passing, will we?
No. I was just talking to an alumni yesterday. I asked him what to expect, and he said, don't expect any passing.
You won't see a lot of that. Well, last year I think they averaged, I have that down here somewhere, about 26 yards passing a game. That's all they did. West Salem, on the other hand, will continue to run that spread offense that they're so well known for. We're going to see probably a lot of receivers out there. Last year's main receiver was Trent Foreman. He He had, I can't remember exactly how many, but he had something like 50 receptions, and he graduated, so he's gone. So they'll be looking for others to step up. I think we'll see Austin Severe step up and probably do some catching. David Latos is back at the wide receiver position. David broke his leg during the summer last year, so didn't get to play at all last year, but he's back as a senior, so we'll see him watch for number 10 out there. Also, I thought Therick Roberts ran with the ball somewhat last year, handled some of the rushing duties. He was their number 2 rusher, but he'll be stepping up to the number 1 position this year. Brandon Holt, I know a lot of our viewers will remember him. What a great season he had. Over 1,200 yards rushing last year, so he was averaging something well over 100 yards a game, about 134 yards a game last year. Now, he graduated, so that ball carrier's job will fall on Therick Roberts and maybe some others. We'll have to see who else is going to be coming in. They had 9 interceptions last season, many of those interceptions by the seniors who are not with them now. But, you know, one of the things that you and I were looking at, Andrew, was the size of their line. They've got a pretty good sized line, don't they?
Yeah, their line is bigger than a lot of college offensive lines are.
230,
huge. 230,
250, 250, 270, 270. They got some big kids,
yeah.
And while we're discussing that, then we look outside here, and marching onto the field comes what looks like the offensive line for GET. 360 pounds, 6'8".
That's a large individual, right?
Oh
there.
my gosh, 295, 6'4", 245, 6'3". They've got some big kids on that GET team too. We'll just have to see if they're actually going to be on the line. Looks like number 74 out there, Peyton Hale, is lining up in practice anyway.
Yeah, looks like he's on defensive line.
Could be. West Salem has a really big one too, Sanchez, who's like 310 pounds, I think.
Yeah.
Uziel Sanchez. He's a senior also, 5'10", 310 pounds. So big kids going to be playing out here today. And it should be a fun game though, because they always have a great rivalry between these two. Let me see. Anything else that I wanted to cover here? I don't think so. So it'll be an interesting game, though, folks. We'll get things underway in just a little bit here. They're going to start at 7 o'clock, I hope. It doesn't look like they're ready to start at 7 o'clock, but we will bring you this game, and we'll bring it to you live. The second game that we're doing right now is Chippewa Falls at Holman, and Art Fay and Carl Greenfield are up there doing that game tonight. And we'll bring you this game from West Salem, so I hope you'll enjoy it. Remember, as you're watching the game, if you haven't already done this, be sure to subscribe to our channel. That way, whenever we go live with a game, you will get a notice on your cell phone telling you KQEG just went live, and we will have that game for you. So we'll take a little break right now, and we'll come back with the start of the game here in just a little bit, so stick around, everybody. The high school game of the week underway in just a little bit on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, La Crosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity Heating and Cooling System.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
No matter where you are, it's
from the bluffs to the river. Surround yourself with
knowledge,
competition, the arts,
friendships.
Surround yourself with distinction.
Surround yourself with UW La Crosse.
Not every game's a winner, but if you want to turn that frown into a smile, stop by Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in West Salem for delicious post-game food. Their homemade 16-inch unlimited topping pizza for just $12 will put a smile on everyone's face. Stop in on Taco Tuesday or Wednesday for $2 burgers. Open every day at 11 a.m. with great lunch specials. For 40 years, Hunter's has had a rich tradition of serving the families of West Salem with great food at reasonable prices. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, Leonard Street and downtown West. Not every
Mix 96 and 107.3 Lacrosse. This is Chelsea Lynn.
Hello.
I'm Reed Magnan. We do the morning show. We're hanging out in the studio. And Chelsea, so you were a student at UW Lacrosse.
Yes, lax.
And 96.1 FM.
Low fuzzy.
Good, not great.
No.
So here's how we fix the problem. We're now on 107.3 FM. We've got a tower just across the river, and it goes right down into Lacrosse. So no more bluff issues.
No more fuzz.
We love the bluffs, but now you can listen to us on 107.3 FM.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Andrew Jones. Should I refer you as Dr. Jones, or can I just call you Andrew, or what do you want?
Andrew's fine.
Andrew's fine.
Yeah.
Andrew Jones joining us today at the microphone. Now, and you should tell folks that you have a practice in Holman,
in
right?
Holman, yep. Premier Spine Health and Injury.
Right.
Chiropractic office.
And you deal with some of the injuries that the kids may have in high school?
Absolutely.
Still?
Actually,
Yeah.
I just saw a youth football player this afternoon that had starting to have a couple neck issues. So
okay.
Got him in.
You just have the one practice in Holman, or do you have other?
I have one in Holman, and I have one down in Boscobel.
Well, I thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Taking you away from your family, I'm sure. So.
Hey, we're kid-free tonight. So.
All right, yeah. So, honey, I'm going to do a game.
Yep,
See you later.
Yep.
Yeah, same with my wife. She's kind of a football widow on the weekends, you know. So, such is life. Tomorrow, by the way, folks, we'll be at UWL for the Prairie du Chien versus Aquinas game. Terry Erickson and I will bring you that game tomorrow. So we're kind of excited about quite a weekend. We jump right in here, 4 games in a row, 2 tonight, 1 yesterday, and another one tomorrow. So we're going to get this one underway in just a moment here. Both teams being introduced as a team. West Salem has will get the ball first time around here. GT winning the flip and deciding to defer.
I like it when the teams get announced as a team rather than individuals.
I do too. I think it shows that team spirit and
yeah,
and it doesn't take as long.
That is true as well.
Davis Wenth will be kicking off for GET. Looks like Roberts is back deep, I believe, or is that DeMars? Back deep for the Panthers. Takes it at about the 15-yard line, brings it out to the 25, and he'll get down to the 30. And we are underway.
Big hits right off the bat.
Derek Roberts, the ball carrier. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the West Salem Panthers. And as we talked about, we'll see the Panthers with their usual spread offense. Justin Barney, I believe, will be the quarterback. Yep, he just bringing the play out there right now. So they'll set it up with 2 receivers out to the right side, 1 to the left, and a single back. Barney working out of the gun right away. There's the snap. He'll hand it off. Roberts will take it.
A lot of room.
Bring it around the left side here. The right side, rather, finds his way up to about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that was some really good blocking on that. The receivers were blocking really well.
Found himself a nice lane to run in there. So it'll be first down for West Salem starting right off. 1st and 10, ball on the 44-yard line now for the Panthers. Adam Gorski, it looks like, bringing the play in that time. One of the things I watched Central do, they go without a huddle, which I think is kind of unusual. I'll tell you why in a minute here. First, let's see what goes on here. Here's Barney. He's got a man, gets it to Austin Severe, and a pickup of about 4 yards maybe, 3 on the play. But yesterday, Central, without this, they say, oh, we're going to go no huddle. But what they do is they come up to the line, they stand there, and everybody turns and looks at the coach.
Oh.
Well, the coach then tells them what the play's going to be. So you're not having a huddle, but you're still kind of, it's like a, it's not a no huddle offense. I always think of that as the play's been called, and we're just going up and we're going to pass the ball or whatever. But so it was kind of interesting to watch anyway. 2nd down and about 7 now for the Panthers. Out of the gun, takes the snap. There's the man right up the middle.
Another 4-yard gain.
See if we can catch a number on that ball carrier that time. That was Therick Roberts again carrying the ball. You see, I'm looking at Justin Barney and how much shorter he is than the rest of the team. You see that too?
Oh, yeah.
Not that that means anything, Last night we saw Herlitsky, who is a lot shorter than Johnny Davis. Boy, could he run that ball. There's the snap again. Roberts will carry it up the middle. He breaks through. He'll get the first down and about 10 yards more.
Yeah, the defensive back went low on him. He jumped right over him.
Kind of a leaper there,
Yep.
huh? That'll put the ball on the 39-yard line of the Red Hawks. Jack Healy back into the lineup. Looks like he's bringing in the play this time around. Barney out of the gun once again. Single back. There's the snap. And again, they'll go to Roberts. Roberts with about 3 yards on the play.
Bottled them up a little better on that one.
Panthers mixing it up pretty good. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They've always been the kind of team that had a few, shall we say, trick plays in the bag too.
Yep.
We'll see if they reveal any of those today.
It looks like they might be setting a couple of them up, at least with the misdirection that they have going on with just a lot of motion. And
Adam Gorski brings the play in. 6'2" junior on the team. Again, single back. There's the snap, and again, they'll go to Roberts. Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Takedown there. Holy smoke. That was Trenton Harshman.
Shot the gap.
Got him behind. Did he get him behind the chains? Well, looks like
About
the same, maybe. Looks like they're at about the same line of scrimmage there. But what a great move by that young man.
Yeah. Yeah, he shot right through there.
6'2", senior at GET. All right, they'll run 2 receivers out to the left side, 1 to the right. Send a man in motion. That's DeMars in motion, and they hand it off to him. Kind of a jet sweep there. He's going to come up short of the first down by maybe a yard.
Big hit.
I don't know. You think they're in 4-down territory? Do they go for it?
Yeah, I think they're in 4-down
do.
territory.
I think maybe you hand it to Roberts and say, take it up the middle.
Yep.
Now, 4th down and 2, it looks like. I was thinking it was even closer than that, but scoreboard says 1, but doesn't that look like 2 to you?
It sure does. They might even be flirting with 3 almost.
8 minutes left here in the first quarter here at West Salem High School. No score yet. Roberts again. carrying the ball. That time gets the first down.
Yeah, West Salem's definitely winning the war in the trenches right now. They're moving that line.
First down, West Salem.
So West Salem gets the first down. They'll be 1st and 10 on the 20, looks like the 28-yard line. What a beautiful night for football, I got to tell you.
Absolutely perfect.
Temperature's perfect,
yeah,
isn't it?
As a spectator, little warm if you're out there playing.
In the sun, maybe, but
Especially
there's a pass. Barney looking for, knocked
batted
down.
down.
Batted down. Sawyer Schmidt was in there, knocked that down.
I guess that happened a couple times when they were warming up. West Salem had a couple passes batted down as they were running their plays.
Could that be Barney's size?
It definitely could be. It's not everything, but I think as he progresses through the season, he'll learn to get just a little bit more height on his passes.
5'9", and in comes Sawyer Schmidt, 6'3". He's got some inches on him.
Yeah, yeah, he's tall.
We'll go with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left this time. Here's Barney on the option. Options it off to Roberts, and Roberts will pick up a few yards, maybe about 6 on the play.
Does a nice job avoiding that tackle right off the bat and getting a couple extra yards after contact.
Eric Roberts with another carry. 3rd down and 6.
Third down and about 6, it looks like. Ball on the 24-yard line now. There's the snap. Again, they go to Roberts.
Ooh.
Not going to get anywhere that time, is he?
Yeah, they held their ground on that one.
Sure did. Roberts may even have lost a couple. Well, yeah, I think he lost a little bit on that one. 6:36 left in the first quarter here at West Salem.
I didn't see either team practicing field goals, did you?
No, and you don't see many field goals in high school
No.
now. They had a young man at West Salem a few years ago who now plays at UWL, Ryan Byrne, and boy, he could kick the ball about 40, 50 yards, on a field goal. But I don't think they've had a good kicker since then. There's a pass. He gets David Latos, and it's caught down at about the 5-yard line.
Fingertip catch.
No kidding. What a great catch by Latos to keep him in the game. I thought, I would have said it's time to punt the ball, but wow. What a great play.
Yeah. Yeah, perfectly timed.
Great catch by Latos. Like you said, a fingertip catch. David Latos plays on the basketball team, too. He's 6'3". He's got some height out there. They go to Roberts again. Roberts up the middle into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Panthers draw first blood. And it's 6-0 West Salem.
Yeah, that line opened that one right up for him, and he just walked right in.
Nicely done. They are going to try to kick a field goal. So, who is their kicker? Is that Latos? Looks like number 10.
Yep.
Snap. The kick is up and no good.
No good.
It looked like it was off to the right side there. But again, like I said, you don't find a lot of great kickers in high school.
No, that looked like a decent enough.
Yeah, it had the distance, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It just didn't have the direction on it. So we'll take a break, folks, while we find that the GET will get the ball next. And as they get ready to go, we'll take a break. Our score is 6-0. West Salem is in the lead, and we'll be back right after this on KQEG-TV and KQEG-TV.com. Right back.
Want to keep your employees happy? Buy them all lunch. Hi, Jerry here at Big Boar Barbecue. We cater lunches all the time for businesses big and small, 10 to 500. We can handle it. Give us a call and we'll help you figure out a great menu. Let's face it, good people are hard to find, so we can help you keep the ones you got. My grandpa used to say, you want to keep someone happy? Feed them barbecue. Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 West Salem.
Just come on down for the best food in town at Big Boar Barbecue.
And online at BigBoarBBQ.com.
Mix 96 and 107.3 Lacrosse. This is Chelsea Lynn.
Hello.
I'm Reed Magnum. We do the morning show. We're hanging out in the studio. And Chelsea, so you were a student at UW Lacrosse.
Yes, lax.
And 96.1 FM.
Low fuzzy.
Good, not great.
No.
So here's how we fixed the problem. We're now on 107.3 FM. We've got a tower just across the river, and it goes right down into Lacrosse. So no more bluff issues.
No more fuzz.
We love the bluffs, but now you can listen to us on 107.3 FM.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Andrew Jones. And we are just about ready to get back underway. West Salem going to kick it off here after a 5-yard run into the end zone by Roberts. That's going to go out of bounds at about the 10. Well, maybe it wasn't the 10. I don't know. We'll see where they place it. But kick towards the corner there. Flag flies. So I think they bring it out to see where they post it. About the 25. No, they're going to kick it again. GT wants a re-kick. All right.
Good choice. Obviously, depending on what happens at this.
Yeah, that's right. All right, let's see if they can keep it in bounds this time.
You got Luke Vance and Samuel Johnson back deep for GT.
Here we go. That one stays in there.
Yep.
Taking it about the 22-yard line. And they'll get it. Nice run back. Gets it out to about the 37.
Good choice to have a re-kicked.
Brandon Booz, the ball carrier. Now let's see what GET can do here. We were kind of guessing as to who their quarterback would be, but we're about to find out.
It looks like it is Sawyer Schmidt.
Yep, that's kind of with my guess. 6'3", 190. He's a junior. And as we talked about, we'll see a full backfield here usually. They just
They got them packed in
look at how tight that is. Yeah. Couple on the wing, single back. There's Booz in motion. Rather, Boyce goes in motion. Bryce Burns. And he'll pick up about 6 or 7 yards.
Yep, gained the edge on that with some good blocking out there. And it's always a tough spot for that guy blocking on the edge. That's where you tend to see a lot of holding. That was just a good solid block.
I think they picked up about 6. It'll be second down and about 4. Brings him up to the line. It's kind of an unusual formation, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you do see formations like that a lot in high school, but usually not that tight.
Luke Vance, the ball carrier that time, and I don't think he's going to get too far.
Might have got a yard on that.
Tries to go over the right side. Excuse me, the left side, but unable to break through there. Third down and about 3. Well, we'll see if the West Salem defense can hold him here.
West Salem with that little, these guys look a little bigger on the defensive side of the ball, so you probably try to see GET trying to get outside a little bit more.
There's the snap. And it was an option play, but Smith decided to keep it. And he'll get the first down.
That was a good choice to keep that, too, because that guy was going right out to take the pitch, man.
Now the center for GET here is, I believe, Ethan Auer. He's 6'4" and 295. And he looks every inch of it.
Yes, he does.
Yep, number 75. All right. 1st and 10 now for the Red Hawks. Sorry, I keep wanting to call them the Redmen. That's what they used to be. Not anymore. And here they come around to the left side here.
Got room.
Yeah, he does. And pushed out of bounds by Latos, but that was Luke Vance, the ball carrier.
Yeah, just excellent blocking, getting out there on the edge. And
yeah,
once he got around the corner, he's got some wheels.
He sure does. About 3 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Our score 6-0. West Salem in the lead. Rick Wilson along with Andrew Jones bringing you tonight's game. And they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Schmidt under center. They send Harshman in motion. Goes to the other side, other end. And that's the way they're going to go with it. Oh, they saw him coming, though. Bryce Burns tries to cut upfield, and he's not able to get anywhere with it. Actually a loss on the play, loses a couple of yards.
Yeah, that was blocked pretty well. They just missed the one guy in there, but otherwise he had a lot of room if he could have cleared that. It's surprising you don't see West Salem shifting at all once GET changes the tight end from side to side.
So it's going to be 2nd down and about 13 now. Ball on the 36-yard line of the Panthers. See if they can hold them there again.
It's always a tough spot for an option team.
And now they're running 2 guys out, a couple of receivers to the right and left. And it looking like a pass. Schmidt over the middle. It gets, it's intercepted.
Picked off.
Somebody got a hand up there and knocked that ball in the air, and it gets picked off.
Just got his hands under that.
Trying to catch that number. I think it was number 28.
Yep.
Or 29.
I believe it was 28.
Brandon Lunn intercepts the ball, and West Salem gets it. Somebody got a hand on that, though, and popped that up in the air.
It always feels like it's slow motion when you're on the field and you're
Is that right?
That thing going through the air. It's like your legs can't move fast enough to get to it. And he just got it.
He did. He just got it. So back to the West Salem side now. Here comes that spread offense once again. Barney out of the gun. He'll hand it off to Roberts. Roberts will pick up a couple of yards.
And he smelled that one out, though.
Eric Roberts with the carry. Gain 1, 2nd and 9.
Picks up a single yard there. 2nd down and 9 now for the Panthers. Two minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Our score 6-0. Let's see if the Panthers can move this ball. Here we go. Barney steps back, throws it out to the wing, and he's got a man. That's Austin Severe, and he'll get a 1st down.
Big blocks out there.
One of his wide receivers just kind of takes a step forward and then a step back and takes the ball and runs with it. We like to talk about yak. You know what I mean by yak?
I do. Not
yards after catch.
That's right.
Right?
Not throwing up, right?
Not that kind of yak, no. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Panthers now. Up the middle they go. That's Roberts, the ball carrier again.
That's going to be a tough play to stop when they got them all spread out like that. That leaves a lot on the defensive line and those inside linebackers.
2nd down and about 3. Jack Healy looks like he brought in the play that time around. 6-foot sophomore at West Salem.
Bottled up that time.
Try to go for the 1st down and pick up a couple of yards, but it's going to be short, I think, by maybe a yard.
Yep.
Roberts again on the carry. West Salem started. They're starting to stack their wide receivers down here on the right side rather.
They were split out really wide on that play too.
Well, they want to pull those defenders, those linemen out as far as they can. Now Latos comes down here on the right side. 2 receivers up on the left side. And again, they'll go to Roberts, and he'll crash right through there, get the 1st down.
Roberts up the middle.
So keep those legs churning on those plays.
So it'll be 1st and 10 once again as they get into Red Hawk territory. Ball now on the 47-yard line of the Red Hawks. With about 23 seconds left in the first quarter.
Looks like they might be just letting the clock run out on this one.
Could be. So, and that's just what they're going to do. 4 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. So we'll take a break here now as they end the first quarter. Our score 6-0. West Salem in the lead. Back after this.
Not every game's a winner, but if you want to turn that frown into a smile, stop by Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in West Salem for delicious post-game food. Their homemade 16-inch unlimited topping pizza for just $12 will put a smile on everyone's face. Stop in on Taco Tuesday or Wednesday for $2 burgers. Open every day at 11 a.m. with great lunch specials. For 40 years, Hunter's has had a rich tradition of serving the families of West Salem with great food at reasonable prices. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, Leonard Street in downtown West.
I often hear from people that a bank is just a bank. Well, I encourage you to talk to our customers, our employees, or check out our reviews to find out why you can't live without Citizen State Bank. I also encourage you to stop in one of our offices, since the difference will be felt within seconds, and is why we are known to have one of the best cultures in the industry. So what are you waiting for? Why don't you stop in to check out what all the buzz is about? I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Andrew Jones bringing you tonight's game from West Salem. Panthers and the Red Hawks. I should tell you one of our sponsors tonight is American Family Insurance and your West Salem agent, Jim Quinn. See Jim for protecting what you've achieved so you can dream fearlessly. Jim is your star-certified American Family Insurance agent at 123 East Hamilton Street in West Salem. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully and dream fearlessly. All right, West Salem now headed the other direction, of course. They're 1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Offense is looking pretty good so far.
So far. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Snap to Barney, and he'll go up the middle with Roberts again. Roberts with a nice spin move. And he's going to come close to another first down. Shy.
Good looking run. Yeah, didn't even need his shoes for that one.
Did he lose a shoe?
Yep.
He's running so fast he ran right out of his shoes,
Yep.
huh? Roberts will be on the sideline now for this one. He's got to get his shoe back on. 2nd down and 1. C.J. McConkey in the backfield that time. And he's the ball carrier. When I was talking to the 8th grade coach, he said, you know, keep an eye on C.J. McConkey. He says that kid's got a lot going on. He's just a sophomore, but he said, I wouldn't be surprised if you see him out there, and sure enough.
Yeah, he wasn't afraid to lower his shoulder on that one.
They're going to keep him out there for the moment anyway. All right, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. There's the snap and a handoff. Kind of a jet sweep deal there to Latos. He gets tripped up.
Nice play by Schmidt. Came off the block, made a nice tackle.
Roberts back in now, and there it comes out. Second down.
Those plays are always tough as the running back when all you see is green and all of a sudden the guy comes off the block and just gets you.
Takes your legs right out from under you, huh? 2nd and 7 for West Salem now. Severe to the left, couple receivers to the right. He fakes it. There's the throw, and he's got an open man. We got a flag on the play, too, but Demure, I believe, was the receiver on that one. Colin Dumars, rather. Colin is a junior, 5'8". 160. Let's see what the penalty is here. Ooh, it's against West Salem.
Ineligible man downfield.
Well, they'll bring it back. Walk off some yards, I imagine. We're in the second quarter here. 6-0 our score. West Salem is in the lead. 10 minutes and 11 seconds.
Yeah, West Salem's looked good, spreading them out and running the ball.
Now it'll be 2nd down and 12. Roberts back in the backfield there. To the left, one to the right. Barney looking downfield. He finds Latos, but Latos isn't going anywhere.
Sniffed that one right out.
He was hit right away by Aiden Henscheid.
They split those guys out a little further that time, but hard for the offensive lineman to get out there and make the block on that.
But you notice how quickly the Redhawks came to the ball?
Yeah, they flew to that.
Latos was not going anywhere with that one. So 3rd down and a lot. 3rd down and 18 now, as the Panthers lost a few more yards on that one.
That's really the key to any defense. Is you got to get everybody to the ball.
See if Barney's going to try and uncork this one. See if he can move that ball. He's going to back up. There's the throw. He's going deep with it. Oh, almost picked off. Boy, that was a nice move by Davis Wenthy as he knocked that ball down.
That was a great defensive series for GET.
Yeah, good defensive series. So 4th down, and this time they are going to kick.
Yep. This is always a good spot to do a fake, though, too. You know your offense has been moving the ball, but
well, and you are in, you're in your own territory, or in Red Hawk territory.
I don't know if they have a 4th and 19
play in their
punt,
book.
though.
Probably not. The snap, and he's going to kick it. Roberts handling the kicking duties there. Caught and out of bounds.
Good angled punt on that.
Yeah. I think that was Sam Johnson that caught that one down there. Yep, sure enough. So on the 12-yard line, and GET's got the ball now with 9 minutes and 10 seconds left in the half. Still 6-0. Panthers in the lead. Can kind of watch it there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what was the score of this game last year? Was it 14-6?
Yeah, it was a close one. And not a high-scoring game. Redhawks come up to the line. Again, that tight formation. There's the snap. It doesn't look like they're going to get anywhere with that one.
Nope, looks like they missed the block on that one.
Panthers held him.
Those guys are almost shoulder to shoulder out there on that line.
Aren't they? 2nd down and 10. And like you said, misdirection is a big, important part of their offense. If you can get all those guys in tight like that, you don't know who's got the ball, right?
No,
I mean, it's that easy to hide it.
Yeah, and how I was just looking out the window to watch that, I couldn't see where anybody was going on that.
Well, let's see what they do this time. Spins around. Schmidt's going to keep it this time. He'll try to make the corner, but he gets taken down.
Yeah, Davis missed the block there. If he would have got that block on the edge, he might still be running.
Dave Latos makes the tackle, and it's 3rd down and 10. GET not able to move the ball at all. Let's see if they go to the air on this one now. Sawyer Schmidt looking towards the sidelines. Coach gives him the word. He's back into the huddle.
Yeah, warming up. It looks like he's got a pretty good arm.
Yep, we saw him throw some prior to the game when he, as you said, when he was warming up. All right, let's see what they can do now. Formation pretty much up. Now they're going to send some receivers to the right and left. going to fade back, looking to throw a long bomb.
it up.
Wow, he's got a man open. Almost.
Those are so hard to catch.
Davis Wenth was down there, and he would have been gone if he'd have caught that. Seemed like he had a good chance at it, didn't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of went through his arms.
It's hard to stick your arms out far enough on catches like that.
Yeah.
You always think they're closer.
Well, 4th down, so GT will kick the ball. 7:36 left in the half here.
Probably expect to see West Salem bring some pressure on this one.
You would think. Ball's going to roll out of bounds. Right at about the 40-yard line or so, it looks like. Yeah, so it's going to be great field position for West Salem.
They're getting it right where they left off.
Take a moment here while they set up for mention another one of our sponsors, Citizen State Bank. Is it time you dump your bank? Well, make the switch to Citizen State Bank and discover why they're considered one of the top banks in the nation and have one of the best cultures in the industry. Citizen State Bank, an experience like no other, with locations in Onalaska and La Crosse.
You ever go down to their La Crosse location and get a coffee down there?
Yeah, I ran into Dennis, the president of the bank. I must have about a dozen of those little coins. Every time I see him, here, Rick, come by for a cup of coffee, you know. 1st and 10 now for the Panthers. Out of the gun, Barney. Roberts in the backfield. This time Barney's fading back, looking for a guy. He's got a man.
He does.
Nice catch. That was Adam Gorski.
Right, got a flag back there at holding.
Oh. There you go. Somebody shot him in the foot, didn't they?
Yep. Yeah, that was a nice route combination they had out there. Both of those guys were open.
Yeah. Holding. Back it up 10 yards. Well, yeah. Oh, must be from the spot of the foul, huh? That's going to make it 1st and 25.
Yep.
Wow. Ouch. Well, now you go into that playbook.
Well,
find that halfback pass.
That's
maybe,
right.
or
Yep.
Fool everybody.
You got 3 plays to get there, though.
Yeah, that's true. Barney out of the gun again. He's going to hand it off to Roberts, and Roberts finds some room. He's going to get quite a bit of those yards back, pick up about 13 of them. So I'd say he's halfway.
Yep. Yeah, that was just good execution on West Salem. Oh, another flag. That's
Oh,
probably
no,
holding
yeah.
again.
Holding again against West Salem. Oh, my goodness.
Apparently wasn't fully executed on that one.
Yeah. It's a great run.
Yeah.
And now we know why.
Yep.
So now they're going to march off another 10 yards. Well, it's turning into a camping trip now.
Yep.
1st and 35. Wow. Pull out that Hail Mary play.
Yeah, unfortunately, they've had some pretty nice plays get taken back.
Yeah. Barney out of the gun, takes the snap, fades back. He's got severe, but actually ends up losing some yards on the play.
Reed Johnson was on that tackle. He got right up in there.
So now we're 2nd and 39.
Still going the wrong direction.
Yeah, no kidding. They actually had some good plays that just, shooting yourself in the foot here. They've had a few penalties that just kept those plays from doing them any good. West Salem in the lead, though, 6-0. 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Trips out to the right side this time. Single receiver to the left, and they go to Roberts. And he'll try to get it up the middle, maybe a gain of 2. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, it was a good cut by him, but GET had it. There's 3 guys right there for him, so it didn't matter which way he cut on that one.
So I'm coming. Gorski will bring the play into the huddle.
It's usually a pretty good time for a draw or a screen.
Yeah.
But then again, their screens haven't been working the greatest right now.
Well, here we go. Barney out of the gun.
Oh,
He's gonna, a quick kick. Probably not a bad idea.
No,
look at it roll, too. They'll stop it down at about the 24-yard line, so GET will get it back deep in their own territory. That's probably the only thing to do when you're,
catch them off guard like that, no return. And
first and 39. Wow. All right, well, let's see if West Salem can hold them again. They had a great defensive stand last time down here. Five minutes left in the second quarter here at West Salem. We mentioned before, tomorrow we'll be at Aquinas' game. Prairie du Chien coming to town. The Blackhawks will be in town against the Blue Golds. We'll have that on the stream for you at noon, or you can watch it Monday night at 6 on KQEG TV. Here we go, 1st and 10. And a flag. Probably too much time.
Yep, delay a game.
Yep. So they'll back up GET. Well, it's turning into a penalty game, isn't it?
First game of the year.
Okay, yep, you're probably right.
It's going to be a little bit of running probably at their next practice.
Yeah. Coach will definitely want to talk to him about that, won't he?
Yep.
All right, let's see if they can do it again. Now, 1st and 15. Ball on the 18-yard line. The snap, and we got a whistle again.
False start.
See what the guy in the white hat tells us. Oh, it's against West Salem now. So they'll get their 5 yards back. Back to 1st and 10, the announcer says. And here comes GET.
Right underneath the tackle. That's an excellent run.
Brandon Booz, the ball carrier that time. Booz, a 6'2", 205-pound senior.
The West Salem defender just tried tackling him too high, went right underneath him, and gained an extra 5-6 yards after that.
It's going to be 2nd down in inches for GET now. Schmidt brings him up under center. Takes the snap. Goes the other way.
Big hole.
Big hole. Bryce, the ball carrier, breaking tackles one after another. Breaks the last one. He's gone.
Wow, that was a great run.
No kidding. Bryce Burns, he must have broke about 4 tackles there.
I thought he had him a couple times on that. And he just kept those legs going and got a good stiff arm there. The West Salem defender there at the end, he was in a tough spot because either hang on and get a penalty for a horse collar or do everything else that you could, and he just kept those legs going.
Well, you can't hit him high. You got to hit him low, right?
Yep.
So that ties it up, 6 apiece, and now GET will see if they can add an extra point on there, take the lead. West Salem's got to have to get it together. No more of those penalties. We're going for 2. Oh! Fumbles is a kind of a bad handoff or a bad lateral there.
Yeah.
So it stays 6 apiece.
Yeah, those pitches when you're doing those plays like that, running full speed, those are hard to execute.
No kidding. Well, we'll take a quick break, folks, while they're getting ready for the next round here, and we'll be back with more right after this on KQEG TV.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, Lacrosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity heating and cooling system.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
No matter where.
You know that Boyers is a small family business.
That doesn't mean it's not fully staffed. Here's our sales department,
Purchasing department. Delivery and setup. Warehouse crew.
quality control.
Advertising.
We've got the best in sales, service, and selection. Come on down and check out Boyer's Furniture.
You know that
Red Hawks. And here's the kickoff. Nice, end over end, high kickoff, taking it about the 15, out to the 25, now the 30, just over the 30-yard line. That is Demers, I believe. Or was that Roberts carrying the ball?
Catch that.
Thought it was Demers carrying the ball, but whatever, they get it out to about the 32-yard line. It's 1st and 10 now. Let's see if the Panthers now can make something happen.
Yeah, they need to clean up their plays a little bit more.
Would you go down there and tell them that it's that way? Just tell them which way they're supposed to be going, you know?
Might still be thinking they're in the first quarter.
Justin Barney out of the gun. He's got receivers to the right and left. There's the pitch, runs an option there. Roberts now brings it around the left side and picks up a number of yards. You see any flags? I don't see any flags. We're good. They're gonna give him the first down. They're moving the flags. Yeah, it'll be 1st and 10.
No better feeling as a running back when you lower that shoulder and you just run right over the guy.
I didn't ask you, what position did you play?
Well, in high school, I was fullback and linebacker.
Mhm.
We ran triple option, so more of a running back. But then in college, I played inside linebacker and I was a 4-year starter.
Ah,
for
okay.
Eau Claire.
1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. And Barney decides to hang on to it, but he gets creamed behind the line of scrimmage, so they're going to play behind the chains now.
Yeah, that was a lose-lose for them.
Yeah.
Hand it off or keep it. It wasn't going anywhere.
GT was coming in way too fast.
Yep. And those West Salem linemen need to get off the ball a little bit faster.
Yeah. 2nd down and 13 now for the Panthers. Barney out of the guns, got 2 receivers to the right side, and this time he'll go to his back, Roberts, and Roberts will get him back to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be about 3rd and 10 for the Panthers. We're down to 3 minutes left in the half.
GT still playing on the other side of the line, so once you start doing that, it's going to disrupt a lot of plays.
Well, they mark it, so it's about 3rd and 11. They'll run receivers to the right and left, 2 to the right side this time. Single back again. Barney's backing up, looking to throw. Over the middle it goes. Severe was his intended, but he threw it a little too far in front of him, so it'll come 4th down, and the Panthers will have to kick.
Yeah, GT must have made some pretty good adjustments after that first quarter because West Salem looked like they weren't going to be stopped all night, but GT's really taking it to them right now in defense.
Sam Johnson and Luke Vance back deep for the Redmen, and Roberts will handle the kick for the Panthers. Picks it up. There's the kick. Taken at about the 25-yard line. He's hit almost immediately.
Yeah, that was a heck of a tackle. He should have just taken that one right out of bounds.
Sam Johnson takes that ball and gets taken down right away. So with about 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in the half, it'll be 1st and 10 for GET.
Yeah, and right now GET's definitely winning the pad level on offense as well.
Sawyer Schmidt brings him up to the line. Johnson in motion. Goes around the left side there, makes the corner, and picks up a few yards. That was Luke Vance.
Yeah, that was good blocking out on the edge. Just had one guy to get around and couldn't quite do it.
It's going to be second down and about 4 now for GET.
Still a good 6-yard gain.
Yeah. Vance has some speed, that's for sure.
Yeah, he does.
That's Vance in motion there. And around he goes. He makes it again. That time Brandon Booz the ball carrier. And he'll get the first down and then some. Down to a minute and a half left in the second quarter. And GET moving the ball. It'll be first and 10 there. It looks like they're on their own 43-yard line now.
It's a good job getting out of bounds on that play, too, getting the clock stopped.
Timeout called by GET.
Timeout GET.
Apparently they saw something they figured they need to talk about, so.
They saw the 13 guys on West Salem's defense. They figured they needed a better play.
Is that what it was? Okay, I'll go for that. Sure, why not? Well, that gives us a chance to mention one of our sponsors, and that's West Salem Pharmacy, a Health Mart pharmacy here in West Salem. They can help you keep your medication straight with their Pillow Pack. They put all your meds in one plastic-wrapped container, one for each day. It's kind of like a little pillow pack. That's why they call it that. West Salem Pharmacy, caring for you and about you, with locations in Sparta, La Crosse, and Highway 16 here in West Salem. Tom and Amy Brisky like to support the kids here. We appreciate that, sponsoring all the West Salem games this year. So coming up this Sunday night, those of you who might be, speaking of West Salem, who might be race aficionados, you'll want to tune in to our Knights of Thunder program Sunday night at 7 o'clock as we bring you some of the races throughout this season. As you know, last Saturday was the last regular season race. Looking towards Oktoberfest now, and you get to see some of the great races throughout the season this Sunday night at 7, Knights of Thunder. Tune it in. All right, we're back at it. GET. Oh, this time going to pass. He's going to air that out. He's got a man deep.
Oh.
Almost caught.
Adam again.
Very well covered, though, by Adam Gorski. He was right there the whole way. And that was Davis Wenth again. That's the same guy they threw to last time, and he couldn't quite pull it in.
A little more sticky spray on his gloves.
Yeah. So down to a minute 25, second down and 10. So every now and then they pull that pass, out of the hat.
They've been open.
So West Salem's got to be ready for that. You never know. Okay, here we go. Back to the running formation.
Misdirection.
They go to their man. That's almost got away. Bryce Burns, the ball carrier. Boy, he almost broke that.
Yes, he did.
14 yards, first down, GET.
Sidesteps that safety. He's gone.
GT going no huddle now. Moving quickly. First and 10. Minute 20 left. There's the snap.
Another pass.
Wow. Schmidt again going to the air. Oh, almost picked off. Gorski was there, just kind of went right through his hands.
It was pretty good coverage on that one, too.
Because they go without a huddle, trying to keep them, off kilter, so to speak.
They got the clock stopped now.
Minute 12 left. 6-6 our score still. Second down and 10 for GET. Schmidt brings him up to the line. Again, tight formation. He's going to pass. He's looking for a receiver. West Salem coming after him. He's going to go to his check down receiver.
Yeah, look like they're setting up the screen on that.
Yeah. Bryce Burns.
Could have got a little dangerous throwing it backwards like that, but they pulled it off, and
31.
Timeout, GT.
Timeout. 52 seconds left. Goodness. And really good clock management by this team.
Yeah.
Well, next week we're going to have a couple of more great games you want to tune in for. Thursday night, Central travels to Eau Claire Memorial, Carson Park, and we'll send a crew up there. And then on Friday, Logan goes to Carson Park to take on Eau Claire North, and we'll send a crew up there. So we'll stream both those games live from Carson Park and Eau Claire, both days, Thursday and Friday. So you can watch them live as they happen, or we'll play it back as a doubleheader on Saturday starting at 6 o'clock on Channel 23. So either way, folks, check it out. Lots of football coming your way. If you'd like to see our complete schedule, go to our website, kqegtv.com. We post it right there for you so you can figure out every game we're going to do throughout the entire season. And when you're watching it on the stream, be sure you subscribe to our channel. Click that little red button there that says subscribe, and then we'll send you a notice every time we go live to let you know we've started another game. All right, third down in just a little bit, about a yard for GET. See if they can get the first down. Schmidt with a pitch.
Quick pitch, yep.
Yep, that's...
Oh, blocking the
Bryce
back.
Burns again.
I got a block in the back on Luke Vance.
West Salem?
No, GET.
No, it's against GET.
Yeah, they called it hold now.
They're calling it holding?
Yep. Pretty sure that was on 24, Luke Vance. Looks like Latos just came off the field too. Looks like he might have a stinger or something on his left arm.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, kind of having it hanging there.
Yeah. Number 10.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, they're going to march him back here, make it third down and about 9. Ball will be on the Panthers' 43. 46 seconds left. Let's see if the Panthers can stop this drive right here, right now. GT sending men out to the left and right. Vance goes in motion.
Oh, they got him too.
Schmidt going deep.
Yep.
Got a man,
Pass
and
interference?
defended.
Oh,
I don't think so. I think he was going after the ball. I don't think you call pass interference on that. Luke Vance was down there.
He's got some wheels.
That was Healy breaking that up. So that'll bring up fourth down and 39 seconds left. Let's see what GET's going to do. Kind of looking like they might kick. Let's see. Schmidt's.
Yeah, you don't want to give West Salem the ball back right here.
I don't think so. Well, it's only 39 seconds, and actually West Salem's offense hasn't been doing so well.
That's
so
true.
Maybe you go for it. I mean, here comes Schmidt back out to the huddle. Not sure I'd consider this 4-down territory, but GET, they're pretty explosive.
Yep.
West Salem puts another heavy guy on the line there. Dawson Freidenlin, 6'4", 270, and GET takes a timeout. They probably saw that 6'4", 270-pound Freidenlin come out there and said, "Whoa, wait a minute, let's talk about this."
We're not running that direction.
Yeah, we're not going to do that one. Anybody else got an idea? Sure, they'll come up with something. Another one of our sponsors tonight, our friends at Schumacher Kish. Cremation and funeral services, serving the La Crosse area for over 50 years. Traditional services or prearranged funeral plans. Comforting to know they'll be there when you need them. That's Schumacher Kish, located in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Six to 6. We're all tied up here. 39 seconds left, and GET with the ball with fourth down. And 4th and 9. 4th and long here for him. Coach at GET, John Steffenhagen. Been there for a number of years. Always seems to field a good team.
Been a fairly subdued crowd here tonight.
At the moment, yeah. All right, here we go. Roberts trying to get some action out of the crowd. A little cheering going here. Fourth down. GT's going to go for it. Looking to pass again.
Oh, got hit.
Ooh, big time. Schmidt goes down. That's a dangerous. He threw that ball. It could have been picked off pretty easily. He's lucky there was nobody there. So Panthers will take the ball over on the 43-yard line with 35 seconds left.
Yeah, Healy came screaming off the edge on that one. Nobody accounted for him on the line. Makes it a little easier to get to the quarterback when you don't have to worry about anybody.
When there's
blocking
nobody
it.
in the way? Yeah. True. First down and 10 for the Panthers. All right, here we go. Justin Barney out of the gun, single back, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Takes the snap, he'll go to Roberts. Roberts works his way around the pile, and he'll pick up a few yards.
Yeah, that was good vision by Roberts. They had that bottleneck right there, and he just kept cutting it to the backside. And
sounded like somebody in the stands called timeout.
It did, didn't it?
Didn't it? But they do. They take a timeout, of course. Stop that clock with 29 seconds left. I'm looking forward to seeing the Eagles play this year too, folks. Coming up on September 7th, the University of Wisconsin Lacrosse Eagles will open their season at home against Concordia. That'll be at 1 o'clock, and we sure hope you'll join us for that opening day down there. It's always kind of fun, the first game, maybe come down to tailgate. But if you can't be there, well, you can watch it online. We'll stream it live for you at kqegtv.com starting at about 1 p.m. Or you can even watch it again on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock when we do the playback. UWL picked to finish second in the WEAC this year. I had a sit down with Coach Schmidt about a month or so ago, and he's pretty excited about the team he's put together for this year. Almost the entire defense is back again, so he's pretty pumped about that. Got a young man with quite an arm too that will be at quarterback this year.
Yeah, they're returning quite a few starters, aren't they?
They are. Yeah, it should be a good season for them. Second down and 5 now. Panthers, they get trips out to the right side this time. Barney's looking to pass. There's a man coming after him, but almost picked off. Gorski was the intended. That was close. I think was that Sawyer Schmidt that almost had that one?
Yep.
That was close.
Just over his fingertips, just enough to get in the way of the receiver there.
Third down and 5 with 24 seconds left.
Yeah, those are always tough for the receiver. You're not quite sure if he's just going to get it or not, and then just completely throws off where you have your hands to catch it.
Third down. They stack him up on the right side. Throw to Severe, and he drops it. Not able to pull it in. That's going to bring up 4th down and 21 seconds. So now what do? Run the ball? Just to eat that clock up? You don't want to give it back to
no.
GET at this point.
It's a tough call. This is a tough
Or maybe
yardage.
You just kick it deep.
Yeah. With the way they've been punting, getting them pinned in the – yeah.
Yeah, here comes the kicking team, I think, is coming out. They sure don't want to give it to him here, but the offense moved the ball only 5 yards on that possession.
Yeah, with how they've been angling those punts into the sidelines there, I think this is a good idea.
Going to be some discussion going on at halftime, I think, don't you?
Yeah.
And now a whistle. Delay of game. They'll back it up 5 yards.
Not the worst. Yeah, on the West Salem side, I think they're going to be talking just better execution. See, those penalties have killed them in the second quarter.
Focus, huh?
And then getting that pad level down, too, on defense, because GET definitely started moving the ball and breaking tackles.
Whoa, gets that one high. Not the best kick he's ever had. Picked up. That's Luke Vance. He's got some running room, and he stepped out of bounds. 9 seconds left on the clock. I think probably if I were GT, I'd take a knee.
I bet you they might take a
You
shot.
think? See if they could take a quick shot.
Yep. If they went to get that return, I think
True,
they would have taken a knee.
But that was a good run back.
Yep.
Picked that up on the bounce and
that was about
headed
the
south.
Worst case scenario for West Salem on that play, but about the best case scenario for GET.
Well, it wasn't a real good snap.
No.
I think that was the problem.
Yep.
Roberts had to jump to get that one.
Yep.
And then reset himself to kick it. So let's see what GET's going to do. They're going for it. Looking downfield, there's the throw.
They got a holding.
That's Vance. Picked off. Severe catches the ball, but holding against GET.
Yep. Yep. Lineman was holding him. The West Salem players busted through the line and held him up a little bit.
Penalty declined. That should be the end of the half.
Yep.
There we go. Well, headed into halftime. That was kind of an exciting end there. We didn't know if GET was going to be able to score before the half ended, but our score now is 6-6, and we'll go into halftime, and we'll take a break ourselves as we usually do. So stand by, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching high school football on KQEG-TV and KQEG-TV.com.
You know that Boyers is a small family business.
That doesn't mean it's not fully staffed. Here's our sales department.
Purchasing department. Delivery and setup. Warehouse crew.
Quality control.
Advertising.
We've got the best in sales, service, and selection. Come on down and check out Boyer's Furniture.
Pillow Pack, a new option available at West Salem, Sparta, and community health pharmacies to package your medications and vitamins.
This is the ultimate means of managing multiple prescriptions. Pillow Pack eliminates the work, worry, and confusion you've had in the past. Card packaging is also available. The pharmacies provide free delivery or mail-outs on all prescriptions. The Sparta location also provides free delivery from their grocery department.
Health Mart Pharmacies, caring for you and about you. Pillow Pack, a new option.
Want to keep your employees happy? Buy them all lunch. Hi, Jerry here at Big Boar Barbecue. We cater lunches all the time for businesses big and small, 10 to 500. We can handle it. Give us a call and we'll help you figure out a great menu. Let's face it, good people are hard to find, so we can help you keep the ones you got. My grandpa used to say, you want to keep someone happy? Feed them barbecue. Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 West Salem.
Just come on down for the best food in town at Big Boar Barbecue.
And online at BigBoarBBQ.com.
And welcome back here, everybody, at halftime at West Salem High School. And we're going to have a little dance team action for you here in just a moment. As soon as we get music. There we go. Let's watch and listen. there we go. Little entertainment there by the West Salem dance team. Now, I don't think we're done. I think we've got...
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no, I thought maybe we had another crew who's going to do some dancing for us down in front here, but apparently not.
That's what I kind of thought, too. Maybe that's the JV squad down there.
Well, we're at halftime here at West Salem. Our score is 6-6. And we will take another break and bring you the second half of the game in just a little bit. So stay with us. We'll be back with more after this.
It's halftime on the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game features the GET Redhawks and the West Salem Panthers. We'll return with the second half of tonight's game after these messages. It's halftime on the KQEG.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, Lacrosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity Heating and Cooling System.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
There's no place like La Crosse, Wisconsin, with the river and the bluffs.
Academic success, athletic success, all of our programs are doing really well right now.
Coming out here and playing my first conference game, I had a bunch of goosebumps, I had chills, I was excited, I was nervous. I felt every emotion that, you can feel.
College, when you think of what that experience is and the growth as a person and as a student and as an athlete, there's no place like UW La Crosse.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Andrew Jones, and we are about ready to get underway here for the third quarter. Score still 6-6. See what sort of, it'll be interesting to see what sort of adjustments West Salem has made, because they were moving the ball pretty good in that first quarter, and then just with one mistake after another during that second quarter, the flags just kept flying.
Yeah, it just started snowballing on them.
Yeah, no kidding. And then GT had trouble in the first quarter, but boy, they were moving it pretty good in the second quarter. So let's see what happens here now. Panthers will kick it off to GET. To start the second half, and
it's starting to get nice and cool here now. Now it's starting to feel more like football.
Yep, cooling down a bit. Ooh.
A little squibber.
Maybe not the kick that he wanted, huh? I don't think that was on purpose, do you? I think his foot just glanced off of it, you know?
Those square toe kicks, if you don't quite get that right, that's usually what happens.
So, good field position for GET to start with. Ball at 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line.
That was a nice save there, too, because that ball could have kept rolling if he didn't dive back and catch that.
Here's GET. First play from scrimmage. And they're going to just roll into the line, it looks like there. I think Sawyer Schmidt. Did Schmidt carry it? No, they gave it to Bryce, didn't they? 64 degrees as we start the second half here. You mentioned it's cooled down some.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get for these first couple of games. It could be 90 or it could be
You're right.
Right now.
I usually know what we're going to see in October, though.
Yeah, that's true.
2nd down and 7 now for GET. Handoff, they push him up the middle. He'll pick up about 3 yards. That's Bryce Burns again carrying the ball.
Getting some good movement on that line, and he's just keeping those legs going in there. Keep that up, they're going to keep moving it.
3rd down, let's see if the Panthers can stop him here.
Yeah, linebacker for the Panthers. He's a pretty big guy. Is it Nathan Gribble? 270.
Boston and Toma are playing tonight. It's 14-7 Toma at the moment, as we hear from Craig Otto. There's the pitch. It's going to go around the left side there and pick up some yardage.
Couple nice moves there, avoided the tackle.
Brandon Booz, the ball carrier.
Brandon Booz around the edge.
So that'll move it down to into Panther territory at about the 44-yard line.
That's a good play sequence by GET, doing a couple off tackles to the right and then going wide on to the left side. Just keeping the Panthers off balance on defense.
If you're watching our game tonight on Saturday night, then coming up next, you're going to see the Chippewa Falls and the Holman Vikings play, so stick around for that second game. 1st and 10 now for the GET Redhawks. The handoff once again. And again, they're working that same left side over there. Luke Vance, the ball carrier.
Luke Vance around the edge.
Yeah, they're trying to get that edge on the left side, so they must have seen something in that first half that's what they want to attack.
2nd down and about 4. Ball down to the 38-yard line. 3rd quarter underway here, just about a couple minutes into the 3rd quarter. Our score 6-6, all tied up.
GT's moving it.
Handoff again. This time he's not going to get too many yards on that one.
Brandon Booz up the middle.
That's Booz again.
Very interesting with this. A lot of times those are very quick hit plays when other teams run this, but it's almost like once they get the handoff, there's just a little bit of hesitation and they kind of picking and choosing their holes as they're going through.
Yep. So it'll be 3rd down and about 2. Again, another big 3rd down for West Salem. They need to stop him here. Although my guess is GT this would be a 4th down situation for him anyway.
I would think the same.
And option again, and he'll option it off to Burns. Burns will get the first down and keeps right on running. Runs right through David Latos. Latos tries to tackle him.
He had the angle on him.
Yeah, but Burns just plows right through him.
There again for Latos, he's got to settle down. He's got to get his hips low so that he can make those adaptations to that cut, because otherwise they're just going to keep doing that, and it's just going to be an arm tackle on him every time.
Yep.
He doesn't look like he's feeling the greatest right now, though. Either he's bummed about missing that tackle or he's
one too many hits.
Well, yeah.
All right, here we go. GET once again, 1st and 10. Oh, we got a flag. Somebody moved a little too soon. David Wenth went in motion there and could have easily drawn a Panther off sides. Let's see.
They're looking towards West Salem. Yep.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what happened.
First and 5 GT.
Pretty good crowd out here tonight. Stands aren't completely filled, but darn close.
Yeah, I stuck my head out before. I was surprised we can't really see the left side of the stands, and that's pretty packed down there.
Yeah. All right, here comes GET again. 1st and 5 now after the penalty. Schmidt under center. There's Vance moving. Schmidt's going to keep it this time. And it picks up a few yards. I think he comes up short of the first down, but it'll be 2nd down and about 2.
Yeah, it's almost like this is an option game that they're running with zone looks to it. That's how they kind of pick and choose their holes. They're not necessarily just hitting it and going.
2nd down and 2. Here comes Schmidt, brings him up to the line. They hand it to Burns again. He'll go up the middle, right over the line. And he'll pick up the first down to about the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
West Salem had a lot better pad level on that play. It's just he dove right over it and just kept going.
You can hear some fans a little unhappy with the defensive line there.
Just look at that defensive line right now. There's 3 guys with their hands on their hips, so it looks like those guys might be getting a little gassed.
Is that what it is? Okay. Halfway through the 3rd quarter here, GET now with a long drive here. There's the pitch. That's out to Luke Vance.
Yeah, I think they might have another holding.
And we got another flag flying.
Hooked him on the edge.
That's holding. That time it's against GET. I'll march him back.
It's easy to get the edge when you're holding the guy
I guess.
on the edge.
Cody Risch coming in the lineup for West Salem now. He's a 6-foot junior.
Holding on GT.
So they're going to move that back 10 yards, and it's going to be 1st and 20. 1st and goal still. Well, they put it on the 21, so still 1st and goal. That time they hand off to Johnson. Johnson, as you said, trying to pick his way through the line, but doesn't find the hole, and maybe a gain of a yard or 2.
Well, West Salem got on the other side of the line on that one, so that interrupted that play quite a bit.
Schmidt walks over, gets the play from the coach. Second down, 18 to the end zone. Nicely done. Again, they hand it off to Bryce Burns, and Burns gets taken down for a loss that time.
Yeah, that was good gap control by West Salem. There's 2 guys on that side of the line that both beat their guys, and they keep doing that. It's going to be a long rest of the night for GET.
Going to bring up third down and back to 20, 3rd and 20. Clock keeps rolling, too. 5 minutes, 22 seconds left, third quarter. That's a lot of ball control for GET. They've had that ball the entire third quarter here.
Yeah.
Burns in motion. Now we're looking to pass.
Ooh.
And a lot of pressure on Schmidt. That was Adam Gorski coming at him fast. Schmidt had to get rid of it.
That's an ill-advised pass right there.
I believe you're right.
To your right, throw him back. That usually doesn't end very well. Thankfully, that was just an incomplete pass for him.
So it brings up 4th down, but they're definitely in 4-down territory, so they'll go for it.
Yep.
West Salem, big stop here. They finally get the ball back with about 5 minutes left. Tied up still at 6 apiece. Here's GET one more time, 4th down. Now they'll send receivers to the right and left. Wenth and Burns.
Blitz.
Oh, and he got hit quick.
Yep.
That's Roberts. Roberts came through there fast and took down Schmidt.
Brought one too many guys that they could block, and
so
great defensive stand by West Salem.
No kidding. West Salem finally takes over on the 20, 1st and 10. Boy, yeah, that defense really needed that stop, and they came through. That ought to build their confidence some, wouldn't you think?
Yep.
We heard someone in the stands here. Come on, line. So maybe that was all it took.
That had to be.
They probably heard that and
he
said,
was probably the guy that called the timeout before.
Yeah, maybe that's the same guy. All right. Here we go. 1st and 10 now. Panthers are out there. Spread offense. Barney out of the gun. Goes to Roberts with it, and Roberts will get taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Schmidt's playing pretty darn well on defense right now.
Yeah. Sawyer Schmidt comes over the line. I think they've caught on to that play.
Yep, and he just flat out beat his man. That's what it really boils down to then, is those one-on-one battles. If you can win those, you're gonna do pretty well for the game.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 10. West Salem's going to put trips out to the right side, stack them up. Barney hands it off. I guess. Burns takes Roberts down.
Yeah, Burns really stuck it to him.
3rd down and 7. Panthers need to hang on to the ball, too. I mean, they can't cough it up that quickly. You know, having had it, let's see, they've had it a little over a minute now.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, their defense has to go back out there right away. That's going to be tough.
They need a 1st down here.
See, a lot of those guys are on defense.
We got a timeout call. West Salem says we better take a timeout and talk about this. So they also happen to know that the television station needed to take a break. So we're going to do that. Our score is still 6-6. Back after this.
Not every game's a winner, but if you want to turn that frown into a smile, stop by Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in West Salem for delicious post-game food. Their homemade 16-inch unlimited topping pizza for just $12 will put a smile on everyone's face. Stop in on Taco Tuesday or Wednesday for $2 burgers. Open every day at 11 a.m. with great lunch specials. For 40 years, Hunter's has had a rich tradition of serving the families of West Salem with great food at reasonable prices. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, Leonard Street in downtown West.
Mix 96 and 107.3 La Crosse. This is Chelsea Lynn.
Hello.
I'm Reed Magnan. We do the morning show. We're hanging out in the studio. And Chelsea, so you were a student at UW La Crosse.
Yes, lax.
And 96.1 FM.
Low fuzzy.
Good, not great.
No.
So here's how we fixed the problem. We're now on 107.3 FM. We've got a tower just across the river, and it goes right down into La Crosse. So no more bluff issues.
No more fuzz.
We love the bluffs, but now you can listen to us on 107.3 FM.
Welcome back, everybody. Here we go. 3rd down and 7 now. Big 3rd down for the Panthers. They need that 1st down. There's a pass. Severe's got it. He's got hit, and he'll get the 1st down.
finally connected on that quick slant.
Yeah.
It's been open. It's just the passes haven't quite been there.
You know, in past years, that's been a bread and butter kind of thing for the Panthers, that quick slant in. And like you said, that's the first time I think they've connected on that one tonight. So they needed that first down. They got it. 1st and 10 now. Ball is out on the 36-yard line.
Yeah, that's the play you want to get going and get connecting on that, because that's going to set up a lot of double moves and stuff deeper down the field then.
3:17 left, third quarter. Barney's going to keep it and turns upfield, but really maybe not the best decision.
No, it looked like that pitch was wide open on that one.
Yeah.
Could have got the edge.
I want to say thanks, by the way, to athletic director out here, Joffrey Bowman. Stopped by before the game, said, "What can we get for you guys? You need anything?"
I'm still waiting on that steak.
Yeah, where is that?
I don't know.
Appreciate the way the folks always are so happy to have us come and do the games. We really appreciate that. 2nd down and about 10 now for the Panthers. Here's Barney once again out of the gun. Steps back, looking for a receiver. He's got one. It's Severe again. This time going the other direction, steps out of bounds, picks up 9 yards.
Yeah, that was one of those plays that looked like they're going to do a slant there, and then he did that quick out and wide open.
So that'll make it 3rd down, and it looks like, I thought he got a little further than that, but 3rd and 2 it looks like. So here we are with another 3rd down situation. Barney out of the gun, single receiver this time, hands it off. It's Roberts up the middle, and he'll get the 1st down and pick up a couple of extra yards on that one.
Yeah, West Salem's offensive line drove GET back 5 yards in that play.
Yeah. Panthers with another 1st down. It's good to see that the offense is moving the ball now. They were really having problems in that 2nd quarter.
Yep.
So, knock on wood here, but single receiver out to the right side. They go to Roberts again. He's their workhorse, but he'll only get a yard on that one, and maybe not that. He gets hit right away at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, couldn't tell who that was on GT, but definitely shot the gap there and got him down at the ankles.
We're going to see Roberts come out there, and C.J. McConkey's going to come in. Give Roberts a little rest there. He's going to try to stretch out his calves, it looks like.
Yeah, it's the tough part with these first games of the year. Usually you see a lot of cramps, a lot of things like that.
2nd and 10 now. McConkey gets the ball. He gets the call and gets taken down very quickly. Brandon Booz comes flying through there, and a loss for the Panthers.
Another one of those one-on-one battles that he beat his man.
3rd down, 14.
Yeah, seeing these guys cramping on the sidelines, that's always the tough part of these first games.
Yeah.
You feel like you're hydrated, but you're probably still not as hydrated as you should be going into these games.
Clock ticking away. Will they get one off here? I think they're going to try to. And nope, there's the buzzer.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
So the 3rd quarter comes to an end. No score in the 3rd quarter. We're still tied up at 6 apiece. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the 4th quarter in just a little bit. Stick around, everybody. It's high school football. I'll get it right. High school football on KQEG-TV and KQEG-TV.com.
There's no place like La Crosse, Wisconsin, with the river and the bluffs.
Academic success, athletic success, all of our programs are doing really well right now.
Coming out here and playing my first conference game, I had a bunch of goosebumps, I had chills, I was excited, I was nervous. I felt every emotion that, you can feel.
College, when you think of what that experience is and the growth as a person and as a student and as an athlete, there's no place like UW-La Crosse.
Mix 96 and 107.3 Lacrosse. I'm Reed Magnum.
And I'm Chelsea Lynn, and the feedback from 107.3 has been amazing.
You guys have been awesome. Now, if this is news to you, what is 107.3 FM? 96.1 FM, still playing Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, Ariana Grande, but 107.3 FM can now listen to in and around Lacrosse. We got a tower right across the river, sends a signal directly into Lacrosse. So if you're in Lacrosse or around there, 107.3 FM.
7-4-4.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson here, along with Andrew Jones, bringing you tonight's game. Our score 6-6, and we're getting the fourth quarter underway here. West Salem with the ball, 3rd down and 15. Another big 3rd down for the Panthers. Got themselves in a little bit of trouble there and ended up with C.J. McConkey gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to the air.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know.
No, that was good.
Is it? You don't call that offensive interference?
Well, yeah, if anything, that could have been.
That's what it would have been.
Yeah, looked like he was almost tackling him so he can get an interception.
But I think it's interesting to see, Latos there is slow getting up, and David Wenth from GET stops to see if he's okay. It's good sportsmanship. 4th down, so Panthers are going to have to kick.
Yeah, Latos grabbing at that calf as well, and now he's getting stretched on the side. Once that starts, it's hard to get that to stop for the rest of the game.
Good snap that time. It's going to take a Panther roll. Oh, he almost dropped that. That was close, but he gets hit right away. That was is that Luke Vance, I believe. Yeah, Luke Vance.
Fielded by Luke Vance.
Yeah, in plays like that, you either got to make that catch or just get the heck away from that ball because you never know how those things are going to bounce.
So 6-6, and GET's going to take over now with the ball on the 20-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10. I think they were just announcing the 50-50 winner. Yeah.
He's got to walk right past us now, too.
Okay. Maybe he'll buy us soda.
Yeah. Tell him there's a $20 fee to walk past.
Yeah, that's right. 1st and 10 for GET. And off once again to Burns.
And both of these offensive lines are really driving off the ball. See that again. GET at West Salem 3 yards down the field.
Burns picks up about 4.
GET with the carry up the middle.
2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 6 now. GET. Sawyer brings him up to the line. Sawyer Schmidt. There's the quick snap. That time to Booz. Brandon Booz, the ball carrier.
Brandon Booz with the carry.
Pick up another few yards.
Latos with the big tackle.
That was a really good tackle by Latos on that one.
3rd down and 3.
Now 3rd down and 3. Yeah, Latos has had some trouble tackling Burns a couple of times.
Yeah. Schmidt definitely puts on some miles during the game, running back and forth to the sidelines to get the play.
3rd down and 3. Wonder if he's wearing one of those keeping track of the number of steps he's having, maybe. We got a flag. Oh, it's against GET.
I think they do. Some colleges and in the pros, don't they have the chips in the shoulder pads or helmets now, so they can track the movement and all of that?
Wow. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So when the player says, "What do you mean, Coach? I was covering him." No, you weren't.
No, we know how fast you can run. Yeah.
We know you weren't. All right, here we go. A little loss of 5 there, so we'll bring up 3 and 8 now for GET. I'm going to put a couple guys out, a couple of receivers out there. That's Harshman and Jansen. There's the pitch, though. They go with a pitch to Bryce Burns.
Good stiff arm
and
there.
He's still on his feet. Finally gets taken down. And
looks like he might be cramping up right now, too.
Well, that would be a big break for Panthers, let me tell you.
Yeah. At least you hope it's only a cramp. Had a bunch of people around him over there.
Well, it looked like he kind of did the splits when he went down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're working on his calf.
Yep.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they're stretching something out there. Maybe even his hamstring. So 1st and 10 for GET. And the quick snap and a handoff. Davis Wenth, the ball carrier that time.
Davis Wenth on the carry.
And again, a gain of about 5 on that one. 2nd down and 5 now.
Yeah, I think on both sides of the ball, the defensive lines, they're really getting manhandled up front, and that was one of the keys that I was listening to on the way in is whoever's going to win the war in the trenches, and right now, well, it's pretty consistent with both offensive lines.
Yep. A quick snap. Boy, he almost broke that one, didn't he?
That was one of those, they hit him right on the ball, and it looked like it might have almost been popping out. And as a running back, you just go down at that point in time.
Luke Vance, the ball carrier. It's another 1st down for GET. First and 10 for GET. 10 minutes left in the game here. Smith hands it off to Vance again. He bounces out of the pack and comes around. Oh, a shoestring tackle by Austin Severe. Saves the day there.
Yeah, definitely saved a couple yards on that.
Yeah, Vance trying to hit the edge there. Second down and 5.
Looks like Burns wanted to come back in, and the coach pulled him back.
Yeah, they don't want anything to happen to him, that's for sure. Second down. Again, they pitch it right to Wenth. This time he has a little trouble with it. Fumble.
Ball come out.
Ball's loose.
Yep.
Panthers pick it up. The Panthers say they've got it, and they do.
Yep.
Well, that was a huge break for West Salem.
Absolutely.
Trying to catch the numbers. Sometimes the numbers on the West Salem players are really hard to read.
Yeah.
I think that was Hunter Comey, is that right? Number 88?
I think so.
I think that's what the announcer said, too. A junior, 6'1".
Yeah, these teams that always wear the all-black uniforms, those are always some of the tougher teams to play against because you can never tell where anybody is. And
8:58 left. Now let's see if the West Salem offense can get something rolling here. Justin Barney out of the gun once again. There's the throw to Latos and a pitch.
A little hook and ladder. Ooh.
Yep. Oh, he goes out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
That was a huge hit there, too.
The old hook and ladder, Colin DeMars.
One of those infamous trick plays you were talking
about.
Yeah,
I told you they got some of those in their playbook. That was well executed too. Because the player that you're going to throw it to has to be there right on time. You know, if he's a little bit late, the guy that caught the ball is going to get nailed.
And he's got to get open too. There's a lot of moving parts on that play.
Well done. There's Roberts
Big
up
hole.
the middle. He's got a hole. And lucky for GET, Davis Wenth was there to bring him down, but another first down picked up by the Panthers as they're moving the ball now.
Yep. Big chunks.
Big chunks is right. 8:45 left in this game here.
Yeah, Wentz made 2 big tackles on those last 2 plays. Otherwise, they'd have a touchdown right now. Never like your safety making a lot of those tackles, though, on running plays.
That's for sure. That means they made it pretty far, doesn't it?
Exactly, yep.
First and 10. Again, Roberts will be the ball carrier. Fights his way for about 5 yards.
Roberts on the carry, gain 4.
They're going to say he got 4. So it'll be 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, it's amazing the body language difference once the offense starts moving the ball and how they look compared to the defense when they just look kind of demoralized on those big plays.
Roberts again. That time he's going nowhere. Well, he got a yard, maybe 2. GT was right there.
Line of scrimmage. Tackle by number 8, Archie.
That's another big 3rd down. You'd think this would be 4-down territory again, though.
Yeah, pretty sure it would be. Third down. 2 receivers off to the left side, 1 to the right. Whoa,
Ooh,
a high snap. It's a loose ball, and GT recovers. Oh, boy, what a big break for the Red Hawks. They turned the ball over just when their offense was on the roll. That just was a bad snap. It went way too high.
Yep.
Go defense, stop it now, let's go!
Yeah, Roberts is definitely frustrated after that.
I would think so.
Another big hole.
Yep. Got a flag, though.
Flag on play.
Hard to say what that is coming from that angle.
Luke Vance, the ball carrier, I believe.
They have 12 guys on the field, maybe?
No,
Did they get off?
At West Salem. Let's see what they say. They're trying to decide whether or not they want to decline the penalty. Is that what they're looking at now? Probably.
Yeah. Take
You
the
know, they got a
yardage.
pretty good run there.
Yep.
Gonna be 2nd down and about 2. Or maybe they get 5 yards on this or something. I don't know. Apparently it's against
West Salem.
West Salem.
You always hear these conversations overheard a little bit in the NFL that the referee pretty much telling the coach, like, you just want to decline that, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, too many men on the field, I think they said, and
Yep.
the penalties declined. Second down and about 2. Might even be a short 2, let's say. Nice misdirection.
Yeah.
Schmidt takes that ball through. I thought sure that Vance was carrying it
That
again.
might have been a broken play that he just made the
Think?
most out of that.
Well, he did a good job, got the first down.
I don't know many plays when you just have the quarterback do a complete 360 and then turn around and run.
First and 10. Sawyer Schmidt under center, takes the ball, hands it off to you-know-who, Bryce Burns. Bang, another first down.
Another great finish to the run on that. Lowering those pads and going through that tackler. At this time of the game, this is where your conditioning really comes into play.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of these guys are looking a little gassed.
Not too surprising. That defense has been out there for quite a while.
Yeah, they've been out there a lot in this second half.
First and 10 now for GET. Ball on the 43-yard line of the Panthers. This time they go to Vance. Vance gets taken down after he gains about 3 yards.
He's trying to pick his way through that, but they closed down pretty quick on him.
Colin DeMars, the tackler on that one. Still looked like he picked up about 4. Second down and 6. Maybe 7. Second 6, second 7, something like that. Clock running at about 5 minutes and 16 seconds now.
Yeah, you'd think GET is just going to milk this out for as much as they can.
Well, and they should, too.
Yeah.
Whoa, there's a little movement, I'd say.
Spoke too soon.
False start against GET that time. So we'll back it up a little, make it second down and 11.
Second and 11.
These two teams, of course, for many years went up against each other when both were in the Cooley Conference. Now West Salem has moved into the MVC, but they still keep this rivalry going, that's for sure.
GT's in is it the South Central Conference?
No,
now?
they're in the Cooley. Well, you know, they may have gotten rid of the Cooley now that you mention it.
I think Cooley's coming back next year.
Next year, yeah.
But for this year I think they play teams like Watoma and Westfield.
Well, yeah, coming up next they're going to play Baldwin Woodville, which is the team that West Salem lost to in the first round of the playoffs last year. And West Salem, I think, plays Ellsworth next week. So a couple of non-conference games for West Salem before they start. And then they play Holman the week after that. So that'll be a tough one.
Yeah.
Third down and 8. Burns in motion. Now Schmidt looking like he's going to pass. Gets hit. Boy, that could have been picked off. Holy smokes.
Thrown back across his body again.
Looked like Trent Harshman was his intended receiver. And we're going to get a timeout called. Is that an official timeout?
Yeah.
We got an injured player?
Yeah, I think Schmidt's walking off the field pretty slow on that.
Yeah, he is. He's headed for the bench. I can see him sitting down there.
Limping on that left leg a bit.
He got hit just as he let go of that ball. That, you know, when he does that, you just cringe because you're thinking that's going to get picked off because he shouldn't force it like that, right?
No,
don't they tell you as a quarterback if you're getting hit, sometimes you got to eat it, right?
Yep.
Protect the ball and yourself for that matter.
Yeah. Well, and he's a junior. He's still got a little learning left to do with that.
So we'll get the game back going again. Fourth down now. Looks like the Panthers defense may have just held out here. Oh, no, we got a timeout called. Timeout on the field, and so that means we can take a break here. Our score 6-6, and we're in the fourth quarter. We'll be back with more right after this on KQEG TV.
You want barbecue, but she doesn't? What do you do? Hi, Jerry here at Big Boar Barbecue. We know not everyone wants barbecue. That's why we feature so much more, like our fried chicken, Philly steak sandwich, meatloaf, great burgers, salads, wraps, and more. So keep peace in the family. Stop in and try something from our extensive menu. It's so much cheaper than a divorce. Big Boar and more. Highway 16 West Salem.
Just come on down for the best food in town at Big Boar Barbecue.
Yeah, it's a mouthful. You want barbecue?
At Boyer's, we have a great selection of furniture.
At great prices.
And great personality.
We'll be the judges of that. Love seats, great. Prices, great. Personality, so-so. Sofas, great. Prices, great. Personality, so-so. Recliners, great. Prices, great. Personalities,
But I'm your grandpa. Can't you give me a break?
All judges' decisions are final at Boyer's Furniture.
Please.
And welcome back, everybody. Once again, fourth quarter here. And GET looking at a fourth down. 4 minutes and 9 seconds left in this game. We're tied up at 6 apiece. And who are they bringing in at quarterback? Did you catch a number?
I did not catch a number.
I don't know if Schmidt came back out or not.
Well, they called a timeout, so I'm thinking he might have come. But
yeah, he's back in there. Schmidt's back in there.
Oh, that didn't.
That's
fool
Vance. No, it didn't. And the ball's going to go over to West Salem. First and 10, West Salem. No flags on the play. Let's see if West Salem can move this thing now. Meantime, we'll take a quick moment to remind you that one of our sponsors here today is Allied Cooperative. They've got the products you need from the people you trust, all close to home. From agronomy, feed, and grain to LP and refined fuels to Ace Hardware and Cenex. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about. Up the middle they go with Roberts again. Doesn't get too far that time.
Roberts on the carry, tackled by Bryce Burns.
Bryce Burns, the tackler.
And I think these trainers on the sidelines might be more sore than the players tomorrow from all the work they're putting in right now. Stretching everybody.
Stretching all the kids and stuff. And second down and 7. Barney out of the gun. Demers in motion. He hands it off to Demers. He got a flag down there. He didn't get too far.
Well, they might have another holding on that one.
Yep. It's against West Salem.
That was pretty good because he made the tackle and was getting held all at the same time.
Our thanks to our friends at Advance Cargo for sponsoring today's game in West Salem. Whether you need something sent next door or around the world, Advance Cargo of West Salem can do it. Advance Cargo, a proud sponsor of West Salem Athletics. Go Panthers. It's Joe Burke. His son played here at West Salem for a number of years. Actually, I think a couple of his sons did. So second down and 17. That's a lot.
Yeah, but they've been pulling some pretty good plays out of their hat that get some pretty good chunks of yardage.
Well, they got trips out to the right side this time. Single receiver to the left. Let's see if Justin Barney can find somebody. There he's throwing it down. Latos, everybody jumps, but nobody comes down with it.
Yeah, it's just a really good defensive play by those guys.
Yeah. Well, they threw it into a crowd. David Latos had 2 defenders right with him. And it's kind of, when I think Barney, maybe because of his size. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. The play is intended for Latos. Mm-hmm. So he's going to throw it there, and he can't really see over the front line whether or not, there's anybody, so he doesn't switch to a different.
Correct. Yeah, I think that's a pretty valid point with that.
Could be.
Because if you looked over here on the side with the trips, there's a couple guys that were wide open.
Yeah.
On that.
Yeah, all he had to do was look over there. But he just, and on the other hand, GT's coming at you. You got to get rid of it pretty quick.
Yep.
See what he does this time. Again, down he goes. Oh, that's
right through his hands.
Close, but no cigar. That was intended for Adam Gorski. Adam Gorski. So it's going to bring up 4th down, and they're going to have to kick. This is not 4-down territory for the Panthers. We'll have to see if they can get rid of it. Still 6-6, 2 minutes and 38 seconds left. I wouldn't have thought of it, but we could go into overtime here,
I mean, both teams can move the ball pretty well. It's just they shoot themselves in the foot with a penalty or turnover, and it ends the drive pretty quick.
Just can't get those last few feet. All right, 4th down, 17, and Panthers are going to kick. Oh, and we have a flag.
False start?
Probably. West Salem coming off the line a little too fast, maybe.
Play on the play. False start, West Salem.
Yep.
Yeah, this is where you really hope for a good snap on this, because that could turn the game around pretty quick.
Yeah. All right, 4th down still. 4th and 22 now. They're deep in their own territory. He's kicking from about the 15-yard line. Pretty good kick, though.
Good kick.
Taken at about the 42 and hit right away. I think that was Johnson caught that ball, but he was taken down very quickly.
First and 10 GT.
And one more time, another one of our sponsors today, Union State Bank of West Salem, proud to support West Salem athletics. Union State Bank is a hometown community bank serving families and businesses in the Cooley region. For all your banking needs, make it Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC. Well, GET back with the ball once again. Oh, he's got an opening.
Gone.
There it goes.
Yep.
He's headed for the end zone, and touchdown, GET. Great run by Luke Vance as he breaks that open and gets into the end zone.
Just pulled away from everybody.
He did. So 2 minutes and 19 seconds left, and GET puts it into the end zone.
Yeah, it was good blocking up front, and then Vance just did the rest on that one. That was a really good play.
12-6. Now they could really use that extra point here. See if they can. They're going to go for 2, I think. Yeah, they will. They'll go for 2. Schmidt's going to keep it himself, and now he throws it. I don't know his forward. I still don't think they got. Oh, they did. They got in. Boy, see, there you go. You don't give up, right?
No, exactly.
Sawyer Schmidt turns around, throws the ball to Burns.
While being tackled.
Yeah, while being tackled. Burns says, throw it here. He did it.
Yep. I don't think they drew it up like that, but hey, it worked.
So suddenly it's 14-6. Now, West Salem not only has to get a touchdown, but they're going to have to go for 2 just to tie it up.
Yeah, those plays when they work, he's a hero.
Yep. And when they don't, you're a chump.
Yep. That was a backward pass, too. That could have easily not been completed, and West Salem pick it up and run it back themselves.
Yep.
But it all worked out.
No kidding. Well, not so good for West Salem, maybe.
No. Yeah, you don't really draw up a defense for plays like that.
No. So kind of deja vu here. It seems like last year the final score was 14-6, only the other way around.
Yep.
Now, I'm not saying it's final yet. You know, the fat lady hasn't sung yet. We shall see what happens here.
The more I'm looking at this field, it doesn't seem like they should really be playing on grass that nice.
Isn't it nice? I don't know who takes care of the field out here, but boy, I tell you, they've done a great job.
Yeah, that's immaculate.
All right, 2 minutes, 19 seconds left for West Salem to try to move that ball down the field and into the end zone. We'll see just how determined they are coming up here. I don't know. Do they ever actually kick it? I mean, I've seen so many teams do that, and I don't know that I've ever seen any of them kick it. Davis Wenth will kick it off here for GET. Taking it about the 18-yard line. He's going to bring it out to the 35. Pretty decent run back.
Yeah, nice return.
Colin DeMars, the ball carrier. So West Salem will have it 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
$65 yards in 2 minutes and 14 seconds.
You could do it in 2 plays.
Yep.
Heck, you could do it in 1 play if you can
true.
break them loose, you know, so you never know. Let's see what they can do. Trips to the left side, single receiver to the right. Barney's out of the gun again. Oh, he threw it. Oh, that was almost picked off.
Yep.
Holy smoke.
Threw it right to him.
Yeah, Brandon Booz had his hands on it, but he couldn't hang on to it.
That's always hard when it hits you in the hands.
Yeah, well, especially when you're surprised, right?
Right.
I mean, he wasn't expecting it to
No.
come right to him.
No,
you know?
as a defender, you never actually expect it to come
right
directly
at you.
to
You know, you expect to have to work for it a little, but
Yep. You'll never live that one down in the
boy,
film
and
room.
again, you know, Barney they said, all right, you're going to hit him right at this point, throw it
Yep.
there, and
He's dropped right into the passing lane.
yeah, got to make a little better decisions than that, I think. 2nd and 10. Barney takes the snap, looking downfield. There's a long throw going for Latos. Picked off. We got a flag down there, too. I don't know if they're going to call that pass interference. We'll see.
I'm thinking they're going to get him on pass interference. On
You think?
That. Yeah.
Defensive pass interference on GT. First and 10.
Well, all right.
Oh, that's not a spot foul in high school, is it?
I don't know. Is that a 10-yard penalty?
I think it might be.
Yeah, they're calling it pass interference.
Yeah, there's definitely some hand checking on that.
Yeah, there
one.
were. There was, rather. And they get the first down, too. Well, 15 yards. 15-yard penalty and a first down. Well, that's one way to move the ball. They get it out to the 50. 2 minutes and about 5 seconds left.
The defenders on those long passes like that have been defended really well tonight.
Yeah. Well, let's see if West Salem can do it again. Barney steps back, throws over the middle, almost picked off again. Oh, my gosh. Intended for Adam Gorski, but went right through his hands and almost picked off by
Burns, I think.
Was it Burns? That was close.
That was another one of those fell right into his breadbasket, and you're not ready and not prepared for that one.
A lot of people on the edge of their seat right now, I think.
Yeah.
Second down and 10. This time they'll go to Roberts. He'll run it right up the middle.
Yeah, big hole there.
It's going to be close to a first down. I think they're going to say, yep, just shy of the first down.
Roberts might be down
Roberts
right now.
slow getting up.
Derek Roberts on the carry.
Yeah, he is slow getting up.
He was dealing with those cramps before. I don't know if that's what it was. It didn't look like he went down too awkward.
No. Well, we'll take this time to remind you once again some of the things we've got coming up, folks. Let's see. We have next week, Thursday night, it'll be Central at Eau Claire Memorial. We'll have that game for you. You want to watch the Davis brothers. Boy, can they put together a great team. Johnny Davis, great quarterback, throwing it to his brother Jordan. I'll tell you, you want to watch that game. That'll be Thursday night at 7, live from Carson Park up in Eau Claire. We'll have it on our website at kqegtv.com. And then on Friday, we're back at Carson Park again. It'll be Logan playing against Eau Claire North. We'll stream both of those for you and then play the two of them back as a doubleheader on Saturday at 6. Now, don't forget, tomorrow, Saturday, we will be at UWL for the Prairie du Chien at Aquinas game. That starts at noon. So you can watch it at noon live or catch it Monday night at 6 on KQEG TV, Channel 23. So lots of high school football coming your way on KQEG. You'll go to our website, kqegtv.com, and you'll find a listing of all the games we plan to do so you can get them into your calendar. Be ready to follow us. And then, of course, UWL opens on September 7th with their first game, Concordia, and that'll be at home. And I hope we get a good turnout from the city, from La Crosse. Come on down, watch the game. If you can't be there, you can catch it live online at kqegtv.com. And then I think the next week, the Illinois Wesleyan comes to play. Oh, good. They got him up. He's walking off.
At least he's coming off on his own power.
I don't know if he banged his head on the ground when he hit, or.
Yeah, tough to say. I mean, he's definitely favoring that right leg.
Yeah, maybe that's it, huh? All right, 3rd and 1 now. I think it's going to be C.J. McConkey in for Roberts. Trying to get the first down. Does he do it?
Looks like it's going to be a little short. GT shot through that line
See,
again.
it depends where they put it. Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be short. It is. It's short. 4th down and inches. McConkey just not able to push through.
He definitely almost got back to the line of scrimmage. Oh.
Number 76 is in there now. Remember him? Uzziel Sanchez, 310 pounds. Maybe they're going to just, all right, you get behind him.
Yep.
See what they do here. Go to McConkey, and that time he goes right through the line. Picks up the first down. 1 minute left here. They'll stop the clock while they move the sticks, but Panthers better be moving pretty quickly.
Yeah, they don't have much time to waste right now.
They don't. Clock will start rolling. There it is, down to 56 seconds. 1st and 10. They're on their the Red Hawks 37-yard line. Barney will take the snap. Looks downfield. Finds a man, and I think underthrew him. I think it was trapped.
Yep. You just got to make that decision a little quicker on that one because he did have him open.
Yeah.
Well, plus make a little better throw, but.
Barney comes over to talk to the coach here real quick. Down to 38 seconds left. 2nd and 10. I don't know, getting towards desperation time, don't you think?
Yeah, we're definitely getting down there. But the clock stops on a 1st down. And
okay, do they go into the playbook again and find that secret play? Let's see what they're going to do. Ooh, Barney gets hit.
Oh.
Barney got hit as he threw that.
Yeah, he really got pummeled.
3rd and 10.
Wenth almost had another one.
Yeah. Latos got his hands in there, knocked it down just to keep the defender from catching it. Stops the clock with 32 seconds left, but it's 3rd down.
Yeah, West Salem's receivers definitely have the height, so you just get that ball up there and let them go get it.
They got trips out to the left side. Latos over here on the right. Barney looking left. Picked off. That's it.
There he goes.
Yep, he's just going to sit down with it. Samuel Johnson picks it off, and it looks like the GET Red Hawks will walk away with this one tonight.
He sniffed that one off the entire way. He was looking right at the quarterback, and the second he released that, he went right to where the ball was going.
That should be pretty much the final nail. 25 seconds left, and if GET is smart, they'll just take a knee. Let the clock run out.
You might not be able to tell with the formation, though, because that's pretty much the same form.
True. And they do. They take a knee. And that'll bring it to an end. 14-6, our final score as we watch the clock slowly tick down. 14 seconds left.
Well, for West Salem on offense, it basically boiled down to a couple turnovers and penalties.
Yeah.
And GET capitalized on them.
Sure did. Clock runs out. That brings us to the end. Our final score here, 14-6. Well, Andrew, thank you so much for helping out tonight.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
Good. I enjoyed having you here. And certainly, folks, we enjoyed you watching us tonight. It's a shame to see the West Salem Panthers lose this one, but congratulations to GET. They had a great game tonight. They're really not the kind of team that, can come from behind. No. If West Salem could have gotten ahead a little bit more, they probably could have hung on and won this thing, but they're just unable to get that offense rolling tonight. So they'll have some things to work on. It's early in the season. Next week, maybe they'll, fix some of that stuff and have a better week, huh?
Yep, yeah, because they can definitely move the ball. They just have to get rid of all those penalties and negative plays, and they'll be just fine.
Now, if you had to pick a player for the game for each of these two teams, who do you think you'd pick for, let's say, GET?
Oh, GET, I think we got to go with Burns.
I would agree, absolutely.
Yeah.
Bryce Burns,
Although
no question about it.
That Vance is pretty impressive once he gets out in the open.
True.
There's no catching him, but yeah, I'd say.
How about on the West Salem side? It might be a little tougher to pick one there, huh?
Yeah, there again, I think Roberts, he ran the ball really well. It's a shame to see him go down like that towards the end of the game, but he definitely carried the rock really well tonight.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that. So there you go, folks. Those are our two players of the game for each side. Once again, our final score, 14-6. For Andrew Jones, I'm Rick Wilson. Thanks for watching, everybody. Till next time, you have a great day. Good night, everybody.
You've been watching the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game featured the GET Redhawks and the West Salem Panthers. The KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week is made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business on Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher-Kish Cremation and Funeral Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Citizen State Bank, a banking experience like no other, with locations in La Crosse and Onalaska. American Family Insurance and your agent in West Salem, Jim Quinn. Advanced Cargo, shipping locally and around the world in downtown West Salem. Union State Bank of West Salem, where customers and community come first. The University of Wisconsin-La Crosse, surround yourself with distinction. Surround yourself with UWL. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill on Leonard Street in historic downtown West Salem. Allied Cooperative in Toma, West Salem, and Arcadia. Big Boar Barbecue. For the best barbecue, make it Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16, West Salem. And West Salem Pharmacy, your Health Mart pharmacy, caring for you and about you on Highway 16, West Salem. Thanks for watching high school football on KQEG-TV and KQEG-TV.com. You've been watching the KQEG.